What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I am back and we're about to get some dinner cracking. Today is Sunday, so I'm going to try to get this video to you next Sunday. So what we're going to be making today is chicken dressing, barbecue rib tips, rice, collard greens that I have frozen and cooked, and what I did was I took them out last night and let them thaw, and now I have them in my oven. So y'all gonna see that as we go along through the process. The chicken dressing I had already cooked, so, and I made this chicken dressing and froze it. And so what I'm gonna do is, well, I thawed it last night, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, put it in my pan, and bake it. So this is what it look like. And I made this in December of last year. So, only thing I did was put the mix together. And the seasonings and everything. And the only thing you got to do is just take it and put it in the pan and bake it. I didn't bake it. I just mixed it all up. So, yeah. So, that's what I'm about to do first. And then we're going to season up the rib tips and get those on in the oven. So we can get this cooking process moving right along fairly quickly today, because I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. So I also took out the cornbread that I had from the last time. We didn't eat all of it, so I just stuck it back in the freezer. And I'm gonna take that. Hopefully it's good, which I think it is, because I wrapped it up good and everything, and just put it back in the freezer before, you know, it was out too long. And that's the Sunday dinner. And I might bake a cake. No, I ain't gonna bake no cake because I ain't got no eggs. And I don't feel like going to the stove because it's cold. But anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope y'all have had a great week. And a great weekend as well. So y'all see what I'm doing. The only thing I'm doing is dumping everything out into this pan. So now, and it's still moist. It's not dry, it's moist. So I don't have to add any liquid to this. So I'm just gonna spread the side of my pan, break it up a little bit. First. And I've already washed my hands, y'all. Okay, so spread that out and mash it down. I've already made some of this chicken dressing before, and it was pretty good, which I make the best chicken dressing anyway, you know, let me just say that. But yeah, this some good chicken dressing, y'all. Next time I make my mixture, I'll show you how I make it. Babe, come here. Come get my shout outs for me so I don't forget nobody. I'm staying right here.
Wait.
Huh? Hold on, he'll be right back.
You gotta go nowhere.
Oh, well, you gonna get a shout out something like that? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Everybody in my PlayStation world.
And
It's too many of y'all.
And who is that?
Rick Dank, my boy Memphis, my boy Nice, my boy Smoke, Kells, Box, McFly, Monty.
Rick.
I already said Rick.
Oh, Rick Fly.
No, it's McFly.
Oh, McFly. Who else?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's my homeboy BK.
Shout outs to y'all. I had to have him come and do it because I don't know all y'all, and I just be sitting on there talking to y'all when he be on the game with y'all, and I don't know y'all by voice. I just know y'all by a few names. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so I got my hands washed, and I forgot to add a little small clip to my last video, so I will be inserting that one into this video so y'all can see what I did with the ends of the lemons and stuff that I cut off. I boiled those and stuff, so I wanted y'all to see what all I did was, you know, the things that I was telling y'all about, because I did make a little short little clip that I forgot to insert into the last video. So, well, by the time you see this one, might not be the last one, might be the last too, with the bell peppers and the lemons. So yeah, but anyway, this is the dressing packed down and into the pan. So now I have my oven already on. It's on 375 degrees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, stick it in the oven. But first, before I do that, I want this to heat all the way through before it starts getting brown. So I'm going to take some foil and I'm going to put it on top of this. And when everything gets heated through, then I'm going to take this foil off and I'm going to let it brown on top, okay? So, like I said, the oven is on 375 degrees. My collard greens is already in there, heating up and everything, getting all good and delicious. And let's get to these ribs. I'll be right back. Look, the portion of the lemons that I was going to throw away, I just took those and I put them in my pot, and I'm going to let them boil up and make an air freshener for the house. And remember those green onions that we cut up, and I said I was going to keep them so they can grow on their own? This is what I did with them. I took them and I put them inside of this bowl with some water, and every day you just pour the water off, rinse the roots off, and put some more water, and that helps them to keep growing. And this morning I didn't do the video on it, but I just want to show you. I made me some pepper sauce. I had some peppers and I just put them down in here, and I boiled some vinegar, and I just poured the hot vinegar over and put them in a jar. So I made some pepper sauce. Y'all, I am being really frugal with a lot of stuff that I have. So yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, learn how to make some stuff, learn how to be a country girl. Can't take the city out me, but I'm learning how to be a country girl. Learning how to do a lot of stuff on my own instead of going to the store and buying stuff, and, you know, buying this stuff right here where it's so easy to make if you already have the ingredients, which I did. I had the peppers and I really didn't know what to do with them, and so my grandma, she said, you ain't got to do nothing, put them in a jar and put some vinegar on them, you got some pepper sauce. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what I did. All right, y'all, I just want to show y'all that. All right, y'all, now we about to get to seasoning these ribs. Okay, look, this is my rib tips that I have. I have washed them and cleaned them and soaked them in vinegar and salt to get them all cleaned and everything. Then I rinsed them off real good of that solution and put them in my pan. So now we're moving on to the next step. So we're about to get ready to season this meat up. Look, it ain't the best cut of rib tip, but it ain't gonna be the best cut when we get to eating it, but it's gonna be the best cooked rib tips that you will ever taste. Okay, so let's get to it. I have a little garlic powder, I have some rib rub seasoning, I have some Tony's Creole seasoning, I have some parsley, black pepper, onions, bell pepper, and my garlic. Minced garlic, and a little apple cider vinegar. So what we about to do is we finna get the seasoning up this meat and everything, just rub it down real good and all, so it can be so good and flavorful whenever it gets to cooking. Now I'm just gonna let me dump some of this water off of it. Now I'm just gonna season this to my taste. Y'all ain't doing no measuring today. None of that. I hardly ever even, I don't think I ever do measure. No, I don't do measuring most of the time, to tell you the truth. So you are going to season it to your taste. Okay? My taste ain't your taste. So season it to your preference. There's different ways I season up my meats and stuff. Nothing's never the same. Dang, this don't want to open. Most of the time. Y'all, hold on. It shows sealed, honey. You don't want nobody getting you, do you? Woo! Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start out with my little garlic powder and stuff. And then in the end, I'm going to add my real rub. So, I'm going to go with my garlic powder. Okay. All over that meat. And my Tony seasoning. Ooh. Don't go too heavy with this seasoning, because this seasoning is salty. So, my Tony seasoning, that's pretty good for that. I'd rather be under seasoned than over seasoned. Okay. A little black pepper. And you don't have to use too much black pepper with the Tony seasoning either, because it is kind of spicy. Alright. And a little parsley. That's just to make it pretty. Okay. And good morning. We're going to give this a good mix around. No. I'm gonna add the real rub to this too. Now that I got everything on there. So coat this with the real rub. Okay. And I just give this a good rub down. Massage that meat. They back there in that orange bag hanging up.
You take it out.
They back there hanging up. So rub this meat. Rub it in good. Rub it, rub it, rub it. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more of my real rub, okay? Wait, I don't even need the pepper, because that's all I got in here is a little bit more, so we can get this rolled on out. Yes, ma'am. All right. Just rub it down, rub it. Only schedule it. Sarge it on in now. Sarge it in, like they be saying, sarge it. Okay, let me get my gloves a wash real quick. So now, what we're about to do is lay these back on out nice and neatly. You see them? You see them?
Yeah, right.
You see how nice the season that is, y'all? And I'm not going to add too much salt because in my household, we don't need that much salt. So, if you want to add more seasoning to yours, go right on ahead. Ain't nobody going to, bless you. Ain't nobody going to be mad at you. Okay. Got it in there good enough. So, let me wash these gloves one more time. So now that I got that, what I'm about to do, I'm about to sprinkle a little garlic all over this. Like shit. That's enough. Okay. Now, I know I put the little dry rub on there, y'all. But I want this to bake in the little water. Hold on, y'all, I'm coming. Okay. I want this to bake down a little bit in a little water, you know, to help it along the way to get tender. So, I'm just putting a little water in here. And when it gets done, we're going to dump all this liquid off. And we're going to add our barbecue sauce and let it get sticky. So, just trust the process, y'all. I just don't want to be in here cooking all day trying to dry bake these. Okay? So, just enough water. You ain't trying to cover them up. You're just trying to have them sitting down in something. Sit down in there like that. And then we're going to just take us a little apple cider vinegar. If you got white vinegar, use white vinegar. Just don't stress yourself about what kind of vinegar. So just take this little vinegar and add just a little bit in here. If you don't have no vinegar, take you some butter and just spoon you a little bit all over this. I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Even though I put the vinegar. I'm going to go ahead on and do it so y'all can see it. Okay? And what this butter going to do is going to help it get tender. Help tenderize it. Don't believe me? Try it. Y'all know y'all have some kind of meat and it just seems like it just be so tough. Even after you done cooked it for a while. Okay. So the next time, don't give up on that meat. The next time you cook that meat, just do it just like this. Add you some butter to it. And watch and see. the miracles that butter make. Margarine, I use margarine. So, I ain't even finna say butter. Margarine. I'm using margarine. If you got butter, use butter. But I don't even buy butter. I buy margarine. Alright? So, that's all you do. Add that little butter on there like that. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you at all. Now, take you some aluminum. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot y'all. Okay. I washed my hands the first time for a reason, to get some of these onions and bell peppers. Okay? So now, you're going to take your onions. These are the onions that I froze up. Y'all see how they break up? That's why I told you don't cut them too small. Get a little bit more. Okay. And then we're going to get some bell pepper and do the same thing. When you first do it, they might stick together in a big clump. But one thing you got to do is take it and like that on your counter, and it'll break them up a little bit. It'll be easier for you to use. Get you some more. Alright. So we got enough bell peppers. Look at that, y'all. Look good already. Ain't even done. Yes. Y'all just wait till it get done. Alright. So I'm going to put some foil on this and get it in the oven. I'll put it on that salt one. Don't poke no holes in there or nothing. Let this thing do what it do. Okay. Get that foil on there. You're going to take this and put it on your bottom rack so it can cook fast. I ain't trying to slow cook nothing today. Alrighty? Alrighty. I'm going to show y'all these greens. They ain't done. I mean, they're not finished yet, but I'm going to leave them in now. So I'm taking that and put it on the bottom rack. Okay? And this the greens, y'all. I wanted to go ahead on and show y'all the greens. So this is the greens. They cooked and everything, and the only thing they're doing is just heating up. But I'm gonna let these heat. You can just let them heat until they're heated all the way through. But I'm gonna just let these stay on in the oven while the meat cook and everything. They're not gonna get overly cooked because I didn't overcook them where they were mushy. So I'm not worried about them being overcooked. So I'm gonna just let them stay in the oven while the meat cook and everything. And they're gonna be good and delicious, y'all. Okay, so do I want to show y'all how to make some rice? When I come back, I'll show y'all. So y'all just be patient, and we'll be back in a little while, and I'll show y'all along the process of what everything is looking like. All right, y'all. I just pulled the dressing out of the oven. It's not completely done all the way because you see it's brown around the edges. So now I want it to get brown on top. So I'm just gonna take the foil off and stick it back in the oven, and I'll be back to show y'all what these ribs is looking like and these collard greens. Okay, y'all, this is what the ribs and the greens is looking like. This is the ribs. I'm quite sure they're not done yet, but this is the greens. That's what they looking like. Ooh, y'all can't tell me that don't look delicious. Okay, and this is those ribs, honey. See, they ain't done yet because they ain't all the way tender. So put them back in now. And it smells so good in here. It smells so barbecuey. But I can stick my fork through a little bit. But so seems like they'll be going about another hour. So they get tender. Then we're going to dump that water off of them. So I'll be back when they are finished. And those greens, I'm going to just put them back in the oven with everything. Because I'm still just letting them stay hot. And they're not, you know, mushy or nothing like that. They heating up nicely. They just staying hot. That's all. They got juice in them. They ain't gonna dry out and nothing like that. So yeah, I'll be back, y'all. All right, y'all. So now we're about to make the rice. So what I did was I put 1.5 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. And before I put my rice in the pot, I've washed my rice in some water, rinse off most of as much starch as I can get off of it. And so in here I have some chicken seasoning, some chicken bouillon seasoning, some parsley, black pepper, and minced onion. And I didn't boil my water first. I just put it all in the pot together. And so you're going to stir that and mix it all up together. And you're going to bring this to a boil. And then you're going to turn your eye down to medium and let it finish cooking. And I'm going to add some butter to this while it's cooking. Get your lid and put it on top of it and crack it at first to keep it from boiling over. So just crack your lid. Alright, now so I done took the rib tips out the oven. So now we're going to check them again, and it's done been another hour. So far they have been baking 2 hours. So now, okay, y'all see that? They is tender now. They tender. So that's how you want them. So now what I'm about to do is take this liquid. Let me taste it, see if it got enough seasoning. Seasoning up to me. Alright. So now, I'm about to find my mittens. Oh, here they go. I'm about to take this liquid and pour it off down the drain. I got some hot water running to keep from clogging up my sink with the grease. Alright, y'all, so now I'm about to add the barbecue sauce, and this is some barbecue sauce that I also freeze. I just put it in these little containers and I stick them in the freezer. And so I'm just gonna take this barbecue sauce and pour it over the ribs. And when we get this poured over, just gonna take them and stick them back in the oven until they get sticky and good. So yeah, you don't want your sauce like this. Some people do eat it like this, but I want mine to be sticky. So take it. You don't have to put your foil back on top because they done now. You just want to let this get sticky. And put them on the top rack this time instead of the bottom. They're gonna stay in there for about another 10 or 15 minutes until they sticky. And let me see. I'll be back when I take them out, and then I'm in this video. Y'all, I got the ribs out the oven. This what they look like, sticky. Get on them real close so they can see, baby. Y'all, that look delicious, don't it? I know it do. I know it do. I wish y'all could just get a little, reach through the camera and just get you a little piece off of them. Alright, so I'm putting a little bit more butter in my rice now that it's done. And I'm just fluffing it up with the fork. Y'all don't have to do this, but I do. Okay. Hold on. Then we got the dressing over here. And we got the collard greens. And then we have the cornbread that we're going to finish up. They ain't that many pieces though, but the cornbread. Okay, y'all. So, turn the camera around, let my husband taste a little piece. Taste a little bit of the rice.
Baby, now. Come on now, man.
Taste the rice.
Okay. Butter is good.
Yeah. Yeah, you do it. And a little bit of the meat. His favorite word is
Good.
no. What's the other one? Soft. It's soft.
Good.
Alright, y'all, so
Y'all on the camera.
okay, so now y'all have seen me make my barbecue ribs, my rice. Y'all seen that I have taken my cornbread out of the freezer and thawed it out, and it's still good. My dressing, the collard greens that I have taken out the freezer also and put them in the oven, and that's good. So I hope y'all try some of the recipes that you have seen, and let me know in the description box what you think about it. But until next time, a happy Sunday to each and every one of you, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching my video, and I hope you guys like it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. To the new people, welcome, 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 and to the old subscribers, welcome back. Until next time, much love to everybody. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.